Hello everyone, so welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video we are going to start with a new chapter and very easy peasy chapter. The name of the chapter is, here is the name of the chapter, chapter number 3, classification of elements and periodicity in properties. See, this is very important chapter and very easy chapter. Just you have to understand the concept. In chemistry, few where I can say that you have to learn it, but maximum where you have to understand the concept. So this is the inorganic chemistry, this classification of elements and periodicity in properties in organic chemistry. Okay, so what will happen here in inorganic chemistry? So what will happen here in inorganic chemistry? You have to learn about the periodic table. If you are good in periodic table, then in future classes S block, P block, then in 12th standard D block, F block, then all the inorganic chapters will become easy for the 11th as well as for 12th. If you not understand this inorganic chapter, then moe will happen. And moe, if you know, you know. Okay, fine. So write on the chapter name, classification of elements and periodicity in properties. So first thing we will write, first thing we will write the next. Okay, after the chapter name we will write on the heading, what is periodic table. बहुत important guys, what is periodic table, what is periodic table, what is periodic table. Okay, so see, if you will see the periodic table, like the periodic table. Okay, if we'll talk about like what is the periodic table, then we will talk about the final periodic table. Okay, so final periodic table, let's see the final periodic table. Okay, yeah, okay, चलो भाई इसको zoom करेंगे. चलो चलो भाई, चलो हाँ. So see, if you see this final periodic table, the very important thing is periodic table is a chart. This is what, this is a chart which organizes, this is what you can see, this is a chart, right? Yes sir, this is a chart that organizes all the known chemical elements. So what we have to do? Okay, periodic table is what? Periodic table is like a chart, right? Periodic table is like a chart. So what will happen in the periodic table? So periodic table it will organize all the known chemical elements. So how many known chemical elements we have? We have total of 180 known chemical elements. That's called OG. Okay, so total we have 118 known chemical elements. So what it will do, the periodic table is a chart which organize means it will, like this organized form. It will separate, it will organized form, it will keep in a like proper manner. So organized, like which organizes all the known chemical elements according to their atomic number. See, atomic number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16, like this atomic number, then their electronic configuration and chemical properties. So this is based upon this we will organize all the known chemical elements. So based upon their atomic number, electronic configuration and chemical properties. Okay, so based upon that we will organize this, what you can say, the periodic table. So what we will write, the first thing we will write is, what is periodic table? We will write that it is a chart. Which chart? Aloo chart, pani puri chart. Okay, periodic table is what? Periodic table is a chart that organizes. Periodic table is a chart. What is periodic table? Bhaiya, periodic table is a chart that organizes all the known chemical elements, all the known chemical elements according to their, all the known chemical elements according to their atomic number. Okay, according to their atomic number. See, before that, like in chapter number 2 you have studied about the something like you call it structure of atom. In that you have just studied about the atomic mass, atomic number, right? Number of proton, number of electrons. Fine. So it is a chart. What is a periodic table? We'll say that periodic table is a chart that organizes all the known, very important, all the known chemical elements. The chemical elements which is not discovered, we don't care about that. All the known chemical elements according to their atomic number, then electronic configuration, electronic configuration, electronic configuration, and chemical properties, and chemical properties, and chemical properties, electronic configuration and chemical properties. Okay, next point here the next point, important thing we will write is, if we will do the simple breakdown, suppose we will write anything here. Okay, anything in the box. So this is a box. So what is a box? Here you can see in this periodic table we can fill this box, right? Chalo, theek hai. See this, you can see this box, right? This is a box, this box, right? So each box, what? Each box we have the some, like in this box what we have, we will take anything. What we will take? Let's take the कुछ भी ले लो भैया. Let's take carbon. Let's take carbon. So what we will write? We will write like this: C612. Okay, let's take the carbon. So what is this? This is a box. In the box, what will happen? Each box on the table represent an element. Each box on the table represent an element. If you want, you can write. You can give the arrow and write down. Each box on the table represent an element. So if you will count total, say this: 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, 4 box, 5 box, 6 box, 7, 8, 9, 10 box. So each box, what will happen? Each box on the table represent an element. Okay. So now what we will get to know? This is a, what is this? This is a symbol. C is what? C is a symbol. Okay. Bracket indicates that an element. Bracket, each, sorry, box, not the bracket. Each box indicates what? The each box indicates or represent, each box represent an element. This is what? This is a symbol of element. And below that we will write like this: carbon. So this is what? This is the name of element. This is name of element. Okay, fine. Now this is what? See here, every time we will get the two numbers. Okay, every time we will get the two numbers. So first of all, what we get to know? Each box on the periodic table, each box on the periodic table represent an element. Okay, if I will write like this, in the periodic table you can see they have written like this. See, C down carbon 6 12, right? So this is the box, the blue color box. So blue color box means each box represent an element. Then after that, what we know? This is a symbol. This is what? This is a symbol. C indicates the symbol of an element. Then down, that is called name of the element, right? And now here the main important thing is we will get the two number. We will get the two number, 1 and 1 2. Okay, the lowest number, the lowest, whatever the lowest number is nothing but the atomic number. Okay guys, understand one thing, every time we will get the two number, every time we will get the two number. The first number, like lowest number is called as atomic number, which is represented by Z, and the highest is called as atomic mass. Highest is called as atomic mass. Okay, represented by A. Okay, so this thing is a representation. Okay, so atomic number is a Z, the smallest is called atomic number, and the largest number is the atomic mass. Okay, so see, in the, what you can say, in the structure of atom you have studied. If I will tell the atomic number, Z, so atomic number is what? Atomic number is equals to number of protons. See guys, here somewhere you have seen, we will not study this thing in detail, we will study this thing in detail in the chapter number 2, structure of atom. Okay, just understand one thing, somewhere you will see that number of proton means this atomic number is equals to number of proton, which is equals to number of neutrons, right? Number of electrons. Sorry, what we will see that Z is equals to, Z is what? Z is atomic number, which is equals to number of proton equals to number of electrons, right? It is not every time same condition. It is number of proton equals to number of electron is possible only in the stable element. means the element which don't have any charge. If I will write helium, that's fine. Number of proton is equals to number of electron, but I will write He2 plus. This is ion. In ion, number of proton is not equals to number of electron. So that's why this detail we will study in the chapter number 2. We will study in chapter number 2. Okay. Just understand one thing here. Whenever if they will ask atomic number, we will just write atomic number equals number of proton, because number of proton will remain same as the atomic number. Number of proton will not change, either it is anion or cation. It will not change. Okay, but number of electron keeps on changing in the form of anion and cation. Okay, either it will increase or either it will decrease. So that's why if they will ask that, because sometime in the MCQ they will ask atomic number. So I understand atomic number, if they will ask, the two things they will ask: atomic number for stable element or atomic number with no charge element. Okay, atomic number of stable element or atomic number of element with no charge. That time we will write atomic number equals number of proton equals number of electrons when it is stable element, or when it is neutral element, or the element which is having no charge. That time atomic number equals number of proton equals to number of electron. If they will say that, atomic number of an ion. Okay, so ion means we have positive charge or negative charge, means cation or anion. So that time number of proton is not equals to number of electron. Just we will take that time atomic number is what? Number of proton. So this is the general formula. Okay, if anyone will ask number of, means atomic number is means what? Atomic number represent number of proton. Atomic number represent number of proton. We will not say that atomic number represent number of proton equals to number of electron. No, if it can possible, if it is a stable, right, element, or the element which is having no charge, that time number of proton equals to number of electron. If the charge will come, anion or cation, the number of electron will change. So that's why that time number of proton is not equals to number of electron. Okay, this much. So we understand what is periodic table. It is a chart that organizes all the known chemical elements. We will not take the elements which is not discovered or yet to be discovered. No. So it is a chart that organizes all the known chemical elements according to their atomic number, electronic configuration and chemical properties. Okay. Second, we will write down this. Each box on the periodic table represent an element. Then you will write down this. Okay, box is an element. Then this is a symbol of the element. Down is the name of the element. The number which is less. The number which is less, that is atomic number represented by Z. The number which is high, that is atomic mass represented by A. So that's why what we understand. We understand that atomic number is less than atomic mass. Atomic number is less than atomic mass. And atomic number is in general. In general, atomic number is what? Atomic number is equals to number of proton. Later on it will be changed whether it is neutral atom or the atom, like it is ions. So keep on changing. Okay. Then next is what we see. This is a very easy thing. Okay, wait. Okay, see guys, this is very simple thing. We get to know here what atomic number. If we talk about atomic number, this is the number of protons, right? Atomic number means number of proton increases. Number of proton, what? It increases as you move across the table. So okay, and it increases also if we go down the table. So if we move across the table, it will increase by 1 1 1 1 1. Okay, if we go down the table, it will increase based upon the total number of elements, like 2 8 8 18 18 36, sorry, 32 32. Okay, 2 8 8 18 18 32 32. Okay, so next point, what we will write? Next point, if you want you can write, otherwise it's okay, they will not ask in the examination. Next point, we will write just this: atomic number increases by 1 as we move across the table. Okay, you can write this. Okay, atomic, what you will write? Atomic number increases by 1 as you move across the table. Okay, now next thing is what, guys? Next thing we know that this is what? This is the horizontal and this is the vertical, right? This is what? This is the horizontal and this is the vertical. So here it is divided into two. It is divided into two. First is what we will write horizontal. So horizontal means what? जल्दी जल्दी बोलो रे. अरे ओ प्यारे, not enough. बहुत space है guys. Horizontal means what guys? Horizontal is nothing but rows. Right? Horizontal means rows. Horizontal means rows. Vertical means column. Right? So horizontal is what? Horizontal is rows. So that horizontal row is called as periods. Right? Horizontal row is called as periods. So how we have total of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 horizontal rows, that's called as periods. So total we have 7 periods. Okay, next is vertical. Right, after horizontal we'll see vertical. Horizontal done, now vertical. Okay, see here, horizontal done. Now we will see the vertical. So vertical is what? Vertical column. Vertical is what? अरे जल्दी जल्दी बोलो रे. Vertical is what? Vertical is column. So vertical column is called as groups. Vertical column is called as groups. Okay, so we have total of 18 groups. Okay, horizontal what? Horizontal is row. Horizontal row is called as period. We have total of 7 period. Vertical column is called as groups. To total we have 18 groups. Okay, so vertical column, or the column is also called as groups or families. Okay. Okay, now see here, main thing is vertical column, why it is called as groups, or vertical column, why it is called as families. Very important, very important. Why the vertical column is called as groups, or why the vertical column is called as families, or why the horizontal row is called as periods. Now see, vertical column is called as group or family means, see, in the group, like group of friends or families. So what is the thing? In group and in families we have certain rules. Like group of friends means we have rule. If you will not go tomorrow, that friend will also not go tomorrow for school. If you are going for some function, your friend will decide like which type of clothes we will wear, and at what time you will reach, what time you will leave. Right, so that is what, that is a group of friends. So in group of friends what will happen? We have a certain rules, like which everyone should have to follow. Right, so like that on in families also we have a certain rules what we have, everyone should have to follow. So that's why what will happen here, why it is, see, why they have kept in the vertical column this as a group or families. Vertical column is called as groups or family. Vertical column is groups or family. The reason behind is each and if, suppose this, I will talk about the group 1, I will talk about the group 1, or we can say family 1. So what will happen in group of friends or families? We have certain rules and regulation which everyone should have to follow, right? So that's why here, that's why if group 1 means all the elements will follow the same physical and chemical properties, and they have the same valence electron. Okay, so that's why, see, if you remember for the group, like suppose if I'm talking about this group, if I'm talking about this group, boron group, or we can say boron families. So what the physical and chemical properties and the valence electron, we'll focus on three things: physical properties, chemical properties, and valence electron. So what the physical properties, chemical properties, and valence electron, this will follow, every element will follow the same physical and chemical properties and valence electron. So that's why they are kept in a groups or families, because in groups and families what is the important thing, that we have to follow certain rules and regulations. So so that's why here in groups, vertical column, that is called as groups or families means each elements will follow the same physical chemical properties and have same valence electron. Okay, so vertical column is called as groups or family. Why? Because each element, each element will follow same, or we can write here each element will have each element will have each element will have same physical and chemical same physical and chemical properties same physical and chemical properties and have same valence electron and have same valence electron. Okay, so this is the thing, this is the very important thing, a very important thing. Why? See, vertical column. So why the vertical column is called as groups, or why the vertical column is called as families? Because we know in groups of friends or in families we have the certain rules and regulation which everyone should have to follow. So here also in the group, vertical column is called as groups, or in families, every element, see, each element will have same physical and chemical properties and they have same valence electron. So that's why we placed in a group or family, so it will become easy to remember the physical chemical properties and the valence electron for all these. Okay, that's the reason the vertical column is called as groups or families, because if you remember, for the one element, each element in that group or family will follow the same physical and chemical properties and have the same valence electron. So that's why we should not have to buy heart for all or blah 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 blah. Okay, we have to remember for this 18 groups, khalas for this all 118 elements. Okay, except few will be the exception. That's it. Okay, and see, horizontal rows is called periods, means it is opposite. See, if you will talk about the periods, like in the class we have 4 periods, 6 periods, 7 periods, whatever. So what we will see, each and every period is of different subject, each and every period is of different subject, means we are not following any rules, each and every period is of different subject. So that's why here each and every element in the period will have different physical chemical properties. See, each and every element in the period will have different physical and chemical property. The reason behind is each element in the period belongs to different groups. Each element in the periods belongs to different groups. Each elements in the periods belongs to different group. So that's why each element in the period will have different physical, different chemical properties, and they do not have same valence electron. Okay, yes, that's the reason भैया बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि why vertical column is called as groups or families, पूछता है एग्जाम में, and or why horizontal row is called as period. So you have to understand groups of friends or families, we have certain rules and regulation. So that's why each element will follow the same physical and chemical properties and they have same valence electron in the group or families. So that's why if you learn for a one element, the whole group or families will become easy to remember. Okay. So like if I will tell you last point. So periodic table is what? periodic table is like the periodic table is like the periodic table is like the map of chemistry. Periodic table is like the map of chemistry. So you will understand which element is where, and how it is behaving. Okay, that's done. Yes, sir. So we will write down this thing, then we will write down this thing. Okay, then we will move on for next. So next is, and see, I'll make a one specific videos in which I will tell you whole about the periodic table. Like periodic table is divided into 4 block: S block, P block, D block, F block. Then where is the S block, where is the P block, where is the D block, where is the F block, and all the, like, how to remember the periodic table at one glance, not the name of the elements, like how to remember, name of the element also we will learn based upon the periodic table. When we'll come to the S block, when we'll come to the P block, like that and all, we will learn the name of the period, like element also. But the main thing is what? Main thing is, like, we have to know that which element is present where, based upon the atomic number, not based upon the name, based upon the atomic number or based upon the electronic configuration. We have to get to know that which element is present where. So for that we will make a one separate video for the periodic table. Okay. Now we'll come for the this next topic is development of periodic table, how the periodic table is developed. This all we talked about this periodic table like groups, periods, and the physical properties, chemical properties, atomic number, then its mass, everything we studied. So for now we will study one by one that how the development of periodic table happened, how this periodic table developed. Chalo bhaiya. The first thing in A number, Lavoisier classification. There was one scientist whose name is Lavoisier. He came with the classification. Okay, starting when the starting of periodic table, the development when we was doing the development of periodic table, that time one scientist came whose name was Lavoisier. The Lavoisier, अब भैया Lavoisier आए. Then after coming, Lavoisier did the classification. What the Lavoisier did the classification? He classified the elements in metals and non-metals. That's it. Okay. Lavoisier came. He said that okay, fine. These are the total elements we discovered. So what I will do? I will differentiate the element based upon the metals and non-metals. Finish. How? He was like, I don't know, just I know that we have to separate the all element based upon the metals and non-metals class. After that he didn't say anything, but we know that it is not only metals, non-metals. It's like alkaline metal, alkaline earth metal, transition metal, metal semi metal, non-metal like halogens, noble gas, lots of thing was there. Okay, but the bhaiya Lavoisier was the first, right? Lavoisier was the first. Lavoisier came, he was like, lots of elements are there. Okay, so what I will do, like, see, that time all the 118 elements were not discovered, so few elements were discovered. So he was like, okay, whatever the few elements were discovered, we will classify them based upon the metals and non-metals. That's it. Okay, so we'll write on the heading development of periodic table. First is Lavoisier classification. In that first one is what he classified the elements in metals and non-metals. That's it. Second point what he said. Second point he said that metals are so see, he said that we will classify the elements in metals and non-metals. So fine. So then everyone asked that how we get to know that this is metal and that is non-metal. He was like, Ruko zara sabbar karo, I am explaining. Okay, first point he came and he said that we'll classify the elements in metals and non-metals. Khatam. So people asked the questions. Yes, sabko hi hai. Every scientist they started asking the questions like how we will get to know this is metal, that is non-metal. So he said that metals are electron donor. Those who will donate the electron, that is metal. Those who will donate, those elements who will donate the electron, that is metals. So metals are electron donor. So then non-metals, what will happen after that? After this, see, we will write second point, metals are electron donor. Okay, then we will write on the third point. Third point we will write non-metals are electron acceptor. Non-metals are electron acceptor. Non-metals are electron acceptor. Okay, that's what he said. That he said that we'll classify the element in based upon metals and non-metals. So everyone get to know. Everyone asked that how we'll get to know it is metal, how we'll get to know it is non-metal. So he said that those who will donate the electron, those element which will donate the electron, it's metal. So metals are electron donor. I say. Metals are electron donor. Okay, and non-metals are electron acceptor. That's it. Who will donate the electron? It's metals. Who will accept the electrons? Non-metals. Second point we'll write metals are electron donor. Third point non-metals are electron acceptor. Khalas. After that what happened? He said this much and he was like, Tata, bye bye. अच्छा चलता हूँ, दुआओं में याद रखना. Because when he said like this, everyone started asking the questions like how will classify, how. He was like, I don't know. I said this much, that finish. My work is done. Then next came is Dobrinier. Okay, Dobrinier trade rule. Then Dobrinier trade. Okay, Dobrinier came. One scientist came, Dobrinier. He was like, अभी हम जिंदा है. His entrance. Okay, flashback of Lavoisier classification. He was like, मजा नहीं आया. I will bring the new rule. So Dobrinier, we bring the trades rule. Trades means nothing but 3. Trade means what? 3. He made a 3 elements rule. Okay. like he made a 3 elements rule. Like in how the network marketing and all they will do now, like you have to, तुमको 3 आदमी जोड़ना है. You have to bring 3 people. So Dobrnier trade, he came. Dobrnier came, he applied one trade rule. He was like, I am here. So Dobrnier, what he did, he applied the triad rule. Triad rule means 3 rule. So what will happen in Dobrnier triad rule? He made groups of 3 element having similar properties called triad. Triad means 3 elements. So what he did, he first of all he made group of 3 elements having similar properties. Then what happened? After that, second point, middle element of each of the threads had an atomic weight about halfway between the atomic weight of other two. Means we will take the 3 elements because it is like triad rule. Triad rule means he made the group of three elements. So 3 elements, like 3 elements, suppose we will say A, B, C, 3 elements. So what? The atomic weight of middle element. Atomic weight of middle element is the average of atomic weight of first and third element. Okay, if you want you can write like this also. If you cannot able to understand, means remember this, you can write this also. So this is the same middle element of each of the triad. See, middle element of each of the triad had an atomic weight. See, in the chemistry, mass and weight both are same, because in chemistry we are not using the gravitation force. So that's why here some book you will get atomic weight, some book you will get atomic mass. So don't get confused. Oh, sir, atomic weight, atomic mass. Okay. So middle element of each of the triads had an atomic weight about halfway. Halfway means what? Half is what? Jaldi jaldi bola. Halfway means what? Average. Average between the atomic weight of other two. Okay, or you can say the atomic weight of middle element is equal to the average of atomic weight of other two elements. Okay, this is the second thing. He said that bhaiya, I will take the 3 elements. I will show you the jadoo. I will take the 3 elements. Then I will take the atomic weight of first and third, and then I will do the average. So whatever the atomic element you will get of second element. Everyone was, अरे भाई डोबरनियर हिला दिया भैया, गर्दा उड़ा दिया था वो डोबरनियर. But भैया see, also the properties of middle element were in between those of other two number. तो भैया देखो, see, he took the chlorine, bromine, iodine. भैया याद रखना, remember the this, what you can say, जोड़ा. Remember the trade. Chlorine, bromine, iodine. Chlorine is 35.5, iodine is 127. He did the average of first and third. तो रे प्यारे, 35.5 plus 127 divided by 2, when you will do, you will get 81.2. But bromine is 80.2. He was getting 81.2. Okay. So what is happening? He is not getting the exact values. He is getting the nearest value. He was like, चलता है. He was like, ऐसे बड़े-बड़े calculation में से छोटी-छोटी बातें होती रहती हैं. Okay, तो he was like, चलता. Okay, then people say that, okay, fine, we'll take out the another trade. Law भैया, law, because see, if the scientists will do anything ना, other scientists, the other people will come. Okay, भैया नहीं होगा, कैसे हो गया, वक्त बदल, जज्बात बदल दिए. Then we took the calcium, SR and BA. So calcium is 40, Ba is 137. Again we will find the average of first and third. Bhaiya, it is getting 88.5, but SR is 87.6. Dobrnier to bhaiya, he was like, oh my god. Then again we took the, then he took the chota elements. He took the smallest element, lithium, sodium, potassium. So lithium is 7, sodium is 39. When we do the average, we got the exact 23. Dobrnier bhai sahab, he was like, देखो bhai देखो, I got the same thing. So based upon that, Dobrnier fight it. He was like, no. What the Lavoisier said, it was very small. Like every element will classify in based upon metals and non-metals. How we'll get to know metals? Who will donate the electron? Metals who will accept the electron? Non-metals. Khalas. So Dobrnier said that nahi, ऐसा nahi होगा. He will bring a triad rule. Triad rule means 3 rules, 3 element rule. Network marketing, आपको 3 आदमी लेकर के आना है. 3 आदमी जोड़ना है. वो 3 महीना बाद गोल्ड लेकर के आना, गोल्ड, डायमंड, सॉरी डायमंड, डायमंड नहीं, network marketing. So Dobnier said that bhaiya, I will talk about 3 elements. So the atomic weight of first and third element, and I will do the average of atomic weight of first and third element. I will get the atomic weight of second element. Dobnier said. So everyone came. Then they started taking the threads. So Dobnier shows that देखो भैया, देखो, if I will take the smallest element, so it is showing the exact, but as it will go to higher element, it was showing approx. Understand guys? Dobnier's, it was taking the smallest element, so it was showing the exact, but if it was taking the highest, the biggest element, it was showing the approx. लिखना है तो भैया लिख लो, लिख लो, लिखो, लिखो, जल्दी जल्दी लिखो, लिखो, जल्दी जल्दी लिखो. ओके, देन एग्जांपल ऑफ ट्रेड्स गाइस, भैया ट्रेड्स का एग्जांपल याद रखना, एमसीक्यू में पूछ सकता है. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज द डोबनियर्स ट्रेड? सो क्लोरीन, ब्रोमीन, आयोडीन, CaSrBa, LiNaKa. Okay, then here also we can get, here also, okay, LiNaK, CsBs. Okay, then I will write down, other. Okay, लगता है जैसे गर्दिश में तारे हैं. Okay, I hope you are writing the note side. First you have to write down this gibberish thing, then you have to write this gibberish thing, then you have to write about this development of periodic rules here, this first point, second point, third point, then Dobnier's trade rule till here. Then we will write the few more example, K RB means K means potassium, rubidium, cesium. Okay, Dobnier traits याद रखना भाई, traits is important. K RB CS, then P AS SB 1 2, then S SC TE, then hydrogen, fluorine, chlorine, then SCYLA. Okay, these are the other traits. Which you have to keep in your mind. Okay, ठीक है. So after this, all this gibberish things, you have to write down this other traits. These are the examples for other traits. Very important guys, भारी important. This type of question they have asked in CET also, तो भैया दिमाग लगाना. Then we will write down the drawbacks, because for see every good thing we have a bad thing also, so everything we have a drawback also, Now you will ask, sir, what is the drawback of Lavoisier? अरे भैया Lavoisier बताया ही क्या था? What the Lavoisier had said? Lavoisier came morning and this much element discovered. Half is metals, non-metals, khatam. Who will donate the electron? Metal. Who will accept the electron? Non-metal, khatam. Bhaiya chalo. He went for sleep. Then Dobnier trade. Are oh pyare. Then he did to Lavoisier. Are oh pyare. What you did? Nothing you did. Then Dobnier said. Then Dobnier trades. He bring the trades and he explained a lot. So that's why if you explaining a lot, obviously drawback will be there. Then write down the next heading, drawback. See, in the examination they can ask drawback of this Dobnier trade rule, or in place of drawback they will use the word limitations, disadvantages. All are same. In exam, don't become confused that sir, we studied about drawback, they asked about limitations, they asked about disadvantages. Sir, what is this, sir? क्या हो गया भैया? अरे ओ भैया क्या हो गया? You will think like that. So we will write down drawback / limitations / disadvantages of Dobnier's trade rule. So we have only one drawback, is it works only for few elements. Okay, it have only one drawback, that it works only for few elements. Few elements means भैया इस सब elements के लिए नहीं काम करता था. It will works only for few elements. Few elements it will work properly. After that it will be like nahi, it is not working properly. Okay. Then भैया Dobnier said that no. हम इतना मेहनत किए, आफ्टर दैट ऑल्सो यू आर सेइंग, you all are saying that no, it's not good, it's not complicated, you are, it's not completed, you are finding the drawback. तो ड्रोबनियर भैया चलो, I did this much, खत्म. Now then the Newlands came. Then the Newlands came. Okay, Newlands came. Okay, Newlands came. Newlands is like Newlands came. He was like अभी हम जिंदा हैं. Then in 1865, Newlands came with its rule. That's called Newlands octave rule. Don't write the Newlands octet rule. Nahi, octave rule. Newlands octave rule. Simple thing, as you also know, we also know, everyone knows. Newlands came with octave rule. In that octave rule, what he said that see, 1 element, 2 element, 3 element, 4 element, 5 element, 6 element, 7 element, means after every 8th element it will show the similar properties to first element. After every 8th element, or you can say, sorry, after every, not after, every, not after every 8th element. Okay, every 8th element. So see here, if you will count from here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, again it came to this. So every 8th element will show the similar properties to first element. Every 8th element show the similar properties to first element. Okay, this भैया Newland's octave rule came. तो भैया octave why ना, octave means he arranged like 8 after every 8 after every 8 okay, after every, not sir, after नहीं भैया, after नहीं, every 8 element, every 8 element, it is showing the similar properties to that of first element. Every 8 element, it is showing the 8th element. Every 8th element, it will show the similar properties to first element, we know. So that's why it's like octave, octet ka octave. Octave means 8. Octave means 8. So see, Dobnia's trade means he's talking about 3 elements, right? So here only Newland's octave rule means it is talking about 8. Octave means 8. So what he's saying that every 8th element, it is showing the similar properties to first element. 8वां element हमेशा पहला element का ही properties दिखा रहा है. So he arranged the element in their increasing atomic weight. ये भैया बहुत ही गलती कर दिया था Newlands. What Newlands did, he arranged the element in their increasing atomic weight, means increasing atomic mass. Okay, second thing what he said, every 8th element had properties similar to first element. See, देखो भैया यहाँ देखो, इधर देखो, every 8th element, okay, it is showing the similar properties to first element. Every 8th element, it is showing similar properties to first element. Okay, yes sir. Then he said okay, after this, after drawback, directly we'll come to Newland's octave rule. We will write this first 2 point. Then relationship, not yours. You will be happy to relationship. See here, the relationship was just like every 8th note that resembled the first in the octave of music. Octave of music. Music means DJ वाले बाबू मेरा गाना चला दो. DJ वाले बाबू मेरा गाना चला दो. गाना कत आए. भैया क्या हो गया? आ गया. हमको लगा खराब हो गया भैया, पैसा लगता. Okay, see, very basic thing is सा रे गा, सा रे गा मा पा, सा रे गा मा पा धान, पाधाना, पाधानी, ओके, पाधानी, सारे गामा पाधानी, सा नहीं जाएंगे, सा मीन सी है. सेम देखो भैया, देखो, अरे जल्दी देखो रे. सारे गामा पाधानी, पाधानी नी सा, right? सारे गामा पाधानी सा. So see here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8th is again sa. 8th is again sa. So that's why every 8th element is showing the similar properties to first. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dhana, dhana. sorry, sa re ga ma pa dha ni pa dha ti, sorry, t d h d h, then dha hoga, dha, sorry, dha, sa re ga ma pa dha ni, again sa. Sa means again 8. So every 8th element show the properties to first element. So you can see here, of every 8th element, what it is similar to the first. So if say 8 is also sa, first is also sa. Okay, so this is the music what he's talking about. He's talking about na octaves of music. So this is a music, this is a music. Okay, sa re ga ma pa dha ni, again sa. So sa means this 8th, sa means this 8th. Okay, so this again 8th is showing to the similar properties to the first. Okay, next he said at the time inert gas were unknown. So what happened at that time? Inert gas was unknown. Inert gas भैया एकदम last में, inert gas discovered at the last, when you know last is Henry Moseley. This is a periodic table. Modern periodic table is discovered by Henry Baba. So Henry Baba bring this noble gas. Okay, so at the time inert gas were not known. Then what happened? अरे भैया, अरे ओ प्यारे, अरे ओ प्यारे, ये क्या हो गया भैया? अरे प्यारे. ओके, फर्स्ट नंबर है भैया, सेकंड नंबर, थर्ड नंबर. ओके ओके, दिस इज फोर्थ नंबर. ही गलती हुई, गड़बड़ गई, गड़बड़. फोर्थ नंबर, फिफ्थ नंबर, सिक्स्थ नंबर, फोर्थ नंबर, फोर्थ नंबर, फिफ्थ नंबर, सिक्स्थ नंबर. ओके, every eighth note. Okay, at the time inert gas were not known. So the properties, see the properties of lithium are similar to 8th element, that is sodium. So properties here, properties of lithium is similar to that of 8th element, that is sodium. Then properties of beryllium are similar to magnesium, like it's simpler. See, beryllium is magnesium, boron is aluminium, carbon is silicon, nitrogen is phosphorus, oxygen is sulfur, fluorine is chlorine. Again, सोडियम विथ पोटेशियम, मैग्नीशियम विथ कैल्शियम, राइट. सो भैया ये बोल रहा था. बट हियर, बट ड्रॉबैक्स, ड्रॉबैक्स, अगेन ड्रॉबैक, अगेन फिर से ड्रॉबैक, ड्रॉबैक पे ड्रॉबैक, तारीख पे तारीख, तारीख पे तारीख मिलाओ, ड्रॉबैक पे ड्रॉबैक मिलाओ, ड्रॉबैक पे ड्रॉबैक. सो ड्रॉबैक और लिमिटेशंस और डिसएडवांटेज. तो ड्रॉबैक क्या था भैया? दिस रूल इज वैलिड अप टू कैल्शियम. ओके, ओके, रनिंग बोलना. Okay, so drawbacks or limitations. Parents. Drawbacks or limitation. The reason is parents. Drawbacks or limitations or disadvantages. So what is happening? This rule is valid only up to calcium. Bhaiya, this rule was valid till calcium. After that, they were asking, Bhaiya, calcium. Okay, calcium. After that, they are saying that okay, fine, till calcium it is fine. After calcium. He was like, nahi bhaiya. After calcium, don't ask me. After calcium, don't ask me after calcium. चलो भैया, अरे हम तो फकीर इंसान है, झोला उठा के चल पड़ेंगे. He said that only. Newland's law of octave, he came with this. बाबा, अरे भैया, every 8th element will show the similar properties to first element. Like see, he made the song also. In happiness, the people was like, bhaiya nahi, how we will remember, how we will supposed to believe you. He was like, pain, you made me a believer. He was like, bhaiya, you have to believe me. In his happiness, he made the song also. Sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa. He said again sa is 8, again sa is 1. Sa. Again it is showing the similar properties. Every 8th is showing the similar properties to first. So that's why he was started showing. See, lithium is showing to sodium, beryllium, magnesium is similar, boron, aluminum is similar, carbon, silicon similar. These all are similar. Magnesium is similar to calcium. Then people asked him like, bhaiya, okay. After calcium, after calcium. People started asking after calcium. He was like after calcium, अरे भैया हम तो फकीर इंसान है, झोला उठाएंगे चल पड़ेंगे. तो after calcium Newlands didn't discovered. After calcium के बाद भैया this rule is valid only up to calcium. The reason behind is presence of D block after that. After that is a presence of D block. So that's why what is happening? Bhaiya, property is not showing similar. It failed after discovery of inert gas. Discovery हुआ inert gas का, मुई 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 खत्म भैया. Then he was the फकीर इंसान. He took the bag, he झोला लिया और चल पड़ा भैया. Then next came, अरे भाई साहब, next came Lothar-Meyer's curve. Lothar-Meyer's curve. It's not important to remember its curve. Just understand the few things. Ashte. Lothar-Meyer's curve. What happened? Lothar-Meyer's curve. He plotted a curve between atomic weight and atomic volume of different elements. Guys, these are the important points you have to understand. Artha mark kodi guys. Understand. Otherwise, moi will happen. Okay. Yes, sir. Now see here. Lothar-Meyer's curve, he plotted a curve between atomic weight and atomic volume. Understand this thing, because in the examination they will ask Lothar-Meyer's curve plotted the curve between atomic weight and atomic volume of different elements. Then second thing what happened, the following observation can be made from the curve. After making the curve we are getting the following observations. What are the observation? First observation is alkali metals occupy the peak position. Remember the position. भैया position ही important है. In exam they will ask the position. Because see, whenever you will do any, like whenever you will write any examination, they will ask you the rank, position. So alkali metals occupy the peak position. When it will draw the curve, peak position is the alkali metal. Then second, alkaline earth metal occupy the descending position. Descending position means down. यूं ही चला चल रही यूं ही चला. So peak position is alkali metal. If you come down, descending position is alkaline earth metal, because earth is what? Earth is down to earth. So alkaline earth metal means descending position. When you are going down, descending position. Then metalloids and transition metals occupy bottom part of the curve. When you see peak is what? Peak is transition metal, sorry, alkali metal. Alkali metal is at peak position. When you are coming down, right, descending position. Down means descending position. So descending position you will get alkali earth metal, alkaline earth metal. When you will reach to bottom, you will find metalloids and transition metals. Okay. When you are at the top, peak to bhaiya alkali metal. When you will come down, right, descending position, going down means you will get alkaline earth metal. When you will reach to bottom, you will get the metalloids and transition metals. Okay. Then next is halogen occupy the ascending position, means from this side if you are going up to ascending position is what? Halogen will occupy the ascending. So ascending position is halogen, peak position is alkali gas. When you are alkali metal. When you are coming down, so descending position is alkaline earth metal. When you will reach bottom, it is metalloids and transition metals. Okay. Yes sir. So भैया ले क्या गया था? Then what is the note here? Element having similar properties occupy similar position on the curve. तो भैया ये बोल दिया था कि elements जो having similar properties, it will occupy the similar position on the curve. खत्म. After that the people asked like once more. He was like नहीं भैया. If I will discover more, तुम हमारे पीछे पड़ जाओगे. He was like नहीं. I will tell only the curve between atomic weight and atomic volume, and that's it. He said that if you are at peak position alkali metal. Going down means descending position alkaline earth metal. When you will reach to the bottom, transition metals and metalloids, transition metals and metalloids. But if you are going up, ascending position you will get halogens. he said this much, and he said that element having similar properties occupies similar position to the curve. After that he ran away. After that he was like, I will run away. He ran away. He was like, नहीं भैया, दुनिया बहुत पापी है. If I will discover more ना, they will पीछे पड़ जाएगा कि ये गलत है, ये गलत है, ये गलत है. He was like, इतना बोलो, निकलो, भागो. He ran away. Then भैया Mendeleev came. Mendeleev दादा, अरे बाबा रे बाबा. Then Mendeleev periodic table. Mendeleev came. Then what he did? Mendeleev arranged elements in horizontal rows and vertical columns of table. So horizontal rows and vertical column of the table started by Mendeleev बाबा. हेनरी मोसले चोरी केस था. ओके, चट्टा था हेनरी मोसले. So Mendeleev periodic table, what he did? Mendeleev arranged elements in horizontal rows and vertical column of a table. Which table? अरे भाई खाने वाला डाइनिंग टेबल नहीं, periodic table रे प्यारे. Mendeleev arranged elements in horizontal rows and vertical column of a table in order of their increasing atomic weight. E भी increasing atomic weight ले लिया. See, you know what the mistake everyone was doing is, everyone was taking atomic weight, means atomic mass. तो भैया एटॉमिक मास लेने पे गड़बड़ हो जा रहा था. When they are taking the atomic mass ना, everything become गड़बड़. For a small element it is showing in a ton or ton, first to first class. But when it is coming to highest element, एकदम वक्त बदल दी, जज्बात बदल दिए. ओ भाई मुझे मारो. It was happening the same thing. So Mendeleev arranged elements in horizontal rows and vertical column of a table in order of their increasing atomic weight. In exam they will ask. भैया पूछेगा ही पूछेगा. Mendeleev arranged किया था periodic table on basis of increasing atomic weight in such a way that element with similar properties occupied the same vertical column or group. I have told you the reason behind that, why the similar properties will occupy the same group or families, right, because they will follow the same physical properties, chemical properties, and have the okay. Now in that the first one, what he said, Mendeleev periodic law. So भैया the physical and chemical properties of element are periodic function of their atomic weight. Everything is the periodic function of their atomic weight. भैया सबसे बड़ा गलती था atomic weight. एटॉमिक वेट नहीं लेना था ना. एटॉमिक वेट इफ यू विल सी ना, दिस गड़बड़ हो जाता है भैया. एटॉमिक वेट ना, इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. 44, 47, 50 टन इट विल बी इंक्रीजिंग. एटॉमिक वेट तो भैया नहीं लेना था, गड़बड़ होता है एटॉमिक वेट. एटॉमिक नंबर सी हाउ मच इजी? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. एटॉमिक वेट सी 1 4 6 9 10 12 14 15 18 20. how you will remember? अरे ओ प्यारे, बोलो ना रे प्यारे, how you will remember? अरे ओ प्यारे, तो एटॉमिक वेट ही नहीं लेना था गाइस. सी सेकंड थिंग ही सेड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ मेंडेलीव्स पीरियोडिक टेबल. तो भैया वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ मेंडेलीव पीरियोडिक टेबल. फर्स्ट इज व्हाट? इट वाज बेस्ड ऑन एटॉमिक वेट और एटॉमिक मास. 63 elements were known, noble gas were not discovered. See, noble gas मेंडेलीव के टाइम भी नहीं डिस्कवर्ड हुआ था भैया, हेनरी बाबा लेकर के आए थे नोबल गैस को. हेनरी वाज लाइक so 63 elements were known, noble gas were not discovered. He was the first, Mendeleev Baba, he was the first scientist to classify the element in a systematic manner in horizontal row and vertical column. तो भैया horizontal row and vertical column, who has given the concept? अरे जल्दी बोलो रे. Mendeleev had given the concept of horizontal rows and vertical column, and he only explained that horizontal row is called as period, vertical column is called as group or family, and he only had given the reason why. We had studied at the starting of the video. Why mithai wala? Why? Okay. Then next what he said, horizontal rows were called periods, and there were 7 periods in Mendeleev periodic table. Vertical column are called group, and there were 8 groups. देखो भैया, देखो बहुत important है guys, 8 groups. Mendeleev only discovered the 8 groups. Mendeleev discovered the 8 groups. So how understand 8 groups means? What he did, each group up to 7 was divided into A and B, into A and B, into A and B. Each group up to 7. See, Mendeleev's how many groups? Mendeleev देखो भैया जल्दी जल्दी. Mendeleev discovered 8 groups. He said that till 7 each group is divided into A and B. Till 7 each group is divided into A and B. Okay. A is the subgroup element. A subgroup A subgroup element were called normal element. B subgroup element were called transition elements. So he said that we have total of 8 groups. He said that we have total of 8 groups. In 8 groups till 7 group it is divided into two, A subgroup, B subgroup. Okay, so A subgroup is called as normal element. A subgroup is called as normal elements. Okay, A subgroup is called as normal elements. B subgroup is called as transition elements. B subgroup is called as transition elements. Okay, so now see what happened. See, okay, then they said the eighth group was considered of elements in 3 rows. Transition metal group. What he said, 8 group was considered of elements in 3 rows. 8 group was considered of element in 3 rows. Means see here. What he said that bhaiya total we have 8 groups. In 8 groups from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 till 7 every group is divided into two subgroup A, B. Okay, every group is divided into two subgroup A, B. A is called the normal element, B is called the transition elements. Okay, A, B. Okay, A, B. Okay, A, B. Fine. Now they said the eighth one, the eighth group is having the 3 rows. Eighth group is divided into 3 rows. Eighth group is divided into 3 rows. So that's why he said the eighth group was considered of elements in 3 rows. The elements belonging to same group exhibit similar properties. Obviously in the same group it will show the similar properties. Okay, भैया ये बोल दिया था. These are the things about Mendeleev. Okay, and ठीक है, चलो भैया. Okay guys, sorry. Eighth group was considered of a 9 elements. Sorry, eighth group consisted. The eighth group consisted. Sorry guys, sorry. गलती हो गया सर. अरे गलती हो गया रे प्यारे. अरे ओ भैया गलती हो गया रे. अरे ओ गलती हो गया रे. The eighth group was consisted of 9 elements in 3 rows. Eighth group was consisted of 9 elements. 9 elements in 3 rows. Total of 9 elements in 3 rows. 9 elements in 3 rows. Okay. So element belonging to same group exhibit similar properties. In the examination they can ask. Vertical column are called groups, and there are 8 groups in Mendeleev periodic table. There are 8 groups in Mendeleev periodic table. And how he divided? He divided like till 7 every group is divided into two subgroup. A subgroup is called as normal element, B subgroup is called as transition elements, and eighth group consists of 9 elements in 3 rows. So these are the important point which they can ask in the examination. भैया इतना मेंडेलीव गर्दा उड़ा दिया भैया, गर्दा उड़ा के रख दिया मेंडेलीव. देन मेरिट्स पढ़ेंगे. मेंडेलीव का गाइस मेरिट्स. तो मेंडेलीव मेरिट्स लेके आया. मेरिट्स ऑफ मेंडेलीव पीरियोडिक टेबल इज स्टडी ऑफ एलिमेंट्स. What we are studying? We are studying the study of the elements. First time all known elements were classified in groups according to their similar properties. First time in the history of periodic table, all known elements were classified in groups according to their similar properties will be in the group. Similar properties in the group or families. Then it next was prediction of new elements. So Mendeleev's table have left. Bhaiya Mendeleev, so that's I'm saying him, Mendeleev Baba. He was the Baba. He knows the future. So what he did, first of all, first time in the history, all known elements were classified in a group according to the similar properties. Similar properties they arranged in a group. Then what he did, he think that भैया new element will discover, new element तो आएगा. So that's why Mendeleev table had empty space in it, so which inspired scientists to search for new elements, to search for new elements. New elements. So what are the new elements? Scandium, gallium, germanium, technetium. These are the new elements which scientists discovered later. So that's why Mendeleev, what he did, he left the empty space in the periodic table. He was like, bhaiya, new elements will come, so we will place the new elements in this empty space. Okay. Next, this is X, not your X, this is example. Blank space means empty space. Blank space at atomic weight 72 in silicon group was called एका silicon. नहीं देखो, एका silicon does not mean silicon. नहीं. See here, blank space at atomic 72 in silicon group. See here, this is a silicon group. This is a silicon group. Silicon group. Okay, the silicon group. What he said, he said blank space at atomic 72. Atomic 72 कहाँ गया भाई? 72 कहाँ है भाई? 72 okay, sorry, atomic weight. Atomic weight. I'm searching on atomic mass. Sorry guys, see here, blank space at atomic weight 72. So you can see here यहाँ पर देखो okay, यहाँ पे 72. See 72, this is silicon, right? Silicon down is germanium 72. So what he did, blank space at atomic number 72 in silicon group. This is a silicon group. In silicon group, the atomic weight 72, he left the blank space. What he did, in the silicon group, atomic number 72, he left the blank space. So was called eka silicon. See, eka means properties like silicon. Eka means properties, similar properties. Eka means similar properties. Silicon means properties like silicon. Eka silicon means similar properties like silicon. So what he did, he left the blank space at atomic 72, which is in the silicon group. He left the blank space at atomic 72, which is in the silicon group. Why he left? Because he knows that new element will discovered, and so that's why he named that eka silicon. Eka means similar. Why? Because it is in the same group. It is in the same group means similar properties. It is in the same group means similar properties, and eka means similar. Silicon means properties like silicon, similar properties like silicon. And element discovered later was germanium. तो देखो भैया 72 is what? GE, germanium. So he did this. He left the blank space here, atomic number 72, which is in the silicon group. So it is in a silicon group means it will show the similar properties to similar silicon. So that's why similar properties means he kept the name eka, EKA, eka means similar properties. It's like what? Silicon. So eka silicon, similar properties like silicon. So eka silicon. And the element later discovered was germanium. नाम याद रखना भैया. Similar other element discovered after Mendeleev periodic table were, what is the later? Eka aluminium. Eka aluminium means, where is aluminium? Aluminium here. Aluminium. Eka means similar properties showing to aluminium. Similar properties showing to aluminium. Okay, eka. Eka means similar properties. Aluminium is similar to aluminium. So eka properties similar. Eka aluminium is similar properties to aluminium. So what is that? Gallium. So see, eka aluminium is gallium. Remember the name भैया, एग्जाम में पूछेगा. Name the eka aluminium element. तो eka means similar properties. Aluminium is similar properties to aluminium. So eka aluminium is gallium. Eka boron is scandium. Eka silicon germanium. Eka manganese technetium. तो भैया these are the name. You have to remember. देन भाई साहब ही वाज, इसका लाइफ बहुत अच्छा चल रहा था गाइस, बहुत अच्छा. हिज लाइफ वाज गोइंग ब्यूटीफुल. देन सडनली फिर से इसके पीछे लोग आ गए। लोग बोले कि भैया तुम कहाँ जाओगे, कहाँ जाओगे, जहाँ जाओगे हमें ही पाओगे। ठीक है, लोग आ गए इसके पीछे, बोले कहाँ जाओगे, जहाँ जाओगे हमको ही पाओगे, हमें पाओगे। ठीक है, so today we'll study till here Mendeleev's. In the next class we'll continue about the modern periodic table and then nomenclature. भैया देखो मॉडर्न पीरियोडिक टेबल कैसा लग रहा है, उल्टा लग रहा है सर, लेकिन बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। एंड दिस इज द लाइक nomenclature, very easy nomenclature. I will tell you how to remember this IUPAC nomenclature name also. Tricks. Okay, sir. So demerits, the people will come with demerits. People was like भैया नहीं, you are doing good thing, we are not happy with you, एकदम तुमसे खुश नहीं है हम। तो what are the demerits of Mendeleev's periodic table? पोजीशन ऑफ हाइड्रोजन। भैया पोजीशन ऑफ हाइड्रोजन बड़ा दिमाग खराब करता था, हाइड्रोजन भैया छुट्टू सा दिमाग खराब कर दे। पोजीशन ऑफ हाइड्रोजन मीन्स हाइड्रोजन रीअसेंबल्स बोथ अल्कलाई मेटल and halogen in properties, so Mendeleev could not decide where to place it. भैया halogen था, sorry हाइड्रोजन था। हाइड्रोजन sometime it will show the properties of alkali metal, it will show the properties of halogen. तो alkali metal the first group, halogen 17th group। तो भैया दिमाग खराब हो गया था मेंडेलिव का। तो मेंडेलिव बोला कि भाग हाइड्रोजन को, भाग नहीं रखेंगे हम। could not decide where to place it, हाइड्रोजन को। नेक्स्ट पोजीशन ऑफ आइसोटोप्स। अरे भाई साहब आइसोटोप्स भी बकैती करने लगा। सी एज एटॉमिक वेट ऑफ आइसोटोप्स डिफर्स, वी नो दैट एटॉमिक वेट ऑफ आइसोटोप्स विल डिफर। So as atomic weight of isotopes differ, what will happen? They should have been placed at different position in Mendeleev periodic table, right? If as the atomic weight of isotope will differ, so they should have been placed at different position in Mendeleev's periodic table, but there were no such place for isotope in Mendeleev. Lo bhaiya, Mendeleev Baba left the space, but where that space went? The space went in Eka. Similar properties of different element, Eka aluminium, Eka silicon, Eka boron. There he left the place, all the placement there. मेंडेलीव बोला इतना मेहनत किया, तुम लोग फिर से डीमेरिट्स निकाल दिया, अब तो हम नहीं आएंगे, अब हम जा रहे हैं पापियों। तो पोजीशन ऑफ आइसोटोप्स, सो एटॉमिक वेट ऑफ आइसोटोप्स डिफर, तो दे शुड हैव बीन प्लेस्ड एट डिफरेंट पोजीशन, बट भैया देयर वाज नो सच प्लेस फॉर द आइसोटोप्स। लो भैया खत्म, मेंडेलीव का भी दिमाग खराब हो गया। मेंडेलीव बोला भाई भाग जा नहीं तो मार मार के मुरावरा देंगे। मेंडेलीव बोला भाग जा भाई भाग जा, दिखाई मत देना। तो भैया हुआ क्या? नेक्स्ट इज एनोमलस पेयर्स ऑफ एलिमेंट। अरे भाई लो भैया, जिसका एक था वो भी आ गया। एनोमलस बिहेवियर, सॉरी पेयर्स ऑफ एलिमेंट। So there were some pairs of element which did not follow increasing order of atomic weight. Bhaiya, everyone did the same mistake that they were taking based upon atomic weight. So that's why for chuttu element it is following. But when you will see the atomic weight, the bigger element when we will go, bhaiya atomic weight will not follow. That's the good thing what Mendeleev did. Henry Moseley, whenever he bring the table, he was not considering the atomic weight, he was considering the atomic mass. तो भैया याद रखना, he was considering the atomic mass. So that's why उसका भैया atomic number, sorry guys, atomic number, he was considering the atomic number. So that's why उसका भैया Henry Moseley period was the last periodic table, उसका भैया last periodic table था। Why his periodic table was last? Because he didn't consider the atomic weight or he didn't consider the atomic mass, he considered the atomic number. तो भैया atomic number considered किया, टक 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 हो गया, खत्म खल्लास। समझे? यस सर समझे। तो anomalous pair of elements means see here argon and krypton. तो krypton is coming after argon. See here, देखो भैया यहाँ पास, this is argon and this is krypton. तो भैया what is happening? Krypton is having 39.8 atomic weight and argon was 39.9. Sorry, krypton was 39.1 atomic weight and argon was 39.9. तो दे सेड दैट भैया कैसे होगा, आर्गन इज लेस नंबर, क्रिप्टॉन इज मोर नंबर, इफ मोर नंबर देन ऑब्वियसली द एटॉमिक वेट शुड बी मोर, बट हियर तो भैया उल्टा है, देन टी एंड आई is more atomic number more means atomic weight should be more bhaiya, but its atomic weight was less 127, te atomic weight was more 127.5. Same happened with cobalt and nickel. So nickel was at more atomic number, so more atomic number means more atomic weight, right? But here you will see the atomic weight is less than, मीन्स कोबाल्ट एटॉमिक वेट इज मोर एज कंपेयर टू निकल, तो भैया यहाँ पास नहीं फॉलो हो रहा है, बिकॉज सी द निकल एटॉमिक नंबर इज मोर, इफ एटॉमिक नंबर इज मोर मीन्स एटॉमिक वेट शुड बी मोर, बट हियर द कोबाल्ट एटॉमिक नंबर इज लेस, so its atomic weight should be less, but here the cobalt atomic weight is more and nickel atomic weight is less, it is become ulta. So that's why भैया मेंडली बोला कि अब नहीं होगा, अब हम चले, मेंडलीफ चला गया, मेंडली बोला अच्छा चलता हूँ दुआओं में याद रखना. देन आफ्टर दैट हु केम, आफ्टर दैट भैया मॉडर्न पीरियोडिक टेबल केम बाय हेनरी बाबा, नॉट द हेनरी बाबा, हेनरी मोसले, बाबा तो हमारा मेंडलीफ था, ओके, हेनरी मोसले. हेनरी केम विद, भैया हेनरी बोला कि नहीं, हेनरी डिड वन थिंग, हेनरी का भैया एक मानना पड़ेगा हेनरी पे, हेनरी भैया पोकी हेनरी था. ही सॉ एवरीवन डिड बेस्ड अपॉन द what increasing order of atomic weight or increasing order of atomic number. He was like nahi, increasing order of atomic weight and increasing order of atomic mass, it will satisfy for only chuttu sa, but when you will take for the bigger, khatam, tata, bye bye. So that's why he was like nahi, I will not take based upon the increasing order of atomic weight or increasing order of atomic mass, I will take increasing order of atomic number. Then साहब बना के रखा था. Okay guys, this is for the today's class. In the next video we are going to continue with the next. So bye bye, take care and keep watching. Like it like guys, share, subscribe madi. Okay guys, bye bye, thank you, we'll meet in the next video.